Another category. Remember, we're doing 6 of these categories for our exact cognates. Sorry, our direct cognates. Another category, and this one actually comes with 3 endings that we're going to be looking at. So we have IO, we have IA, and then we have IA with an accent as our endings. Let me put the little dash in between these as well. And those all convert to Y. And so what this is saying is that you have 3 possible endings for these words that will automatically convert to the letter Y. And so let's pull our examples as we go. So what I'm going to be doing though for this is I'm going to be giving you 2 examples of each of the words that have these endings that will convert to the letter Y. And so let's try the O, the IO first. Now I know that this word has its meaning, its regular meaning in Spanish is bedroom, but in the cognate world, it becomes dormitory or dormitory. And the dormitory or dormitory, however you pronounce it, is a bedroom. And so it's not very far off from the meaning, really. It actually belongs, if you want to extend it, it actually also belongs in the indirect cognates category, because what you would say is dormitorio looks like dormitory, and a dormitory is a bedroom, and dormitorio means bedroom. But indirect cognates is a different lesson completely. Another example for the IO, we're going to use this one. Necesario. Necesario becomes necessary. See how easy this is? So sometimes what students do from time to time is they tend to put on O on the average English word and claim that they're speaking Spanish. And so in some cases, you're not altogether wrong. So let's pull some examples now with the IA. IA. Let's find 2 nice examples with IA. All right, here we go. This is a nice one. And I want you to look at this letter F. In Spanish, there's no PH. And so all our PHs in English convert to F in Spanish. And so this F in Spanish is going to become PH. Farmacia. Another example with IA. These are just so easy. And I'm sure just watching me go through them, you're saying to yourself, but Spanish is not that hard to learn. No, it isn't. It really is not. You just have to wrap your mind around some of these little tricks, some of these little shortcuts, so to speak. Lo siento. Some of these little shortcuts. Ooh, what's going on here? There we go. Some of these little shortcuts to helping you to learn the language. And so our final category now will be the I with the accent on the IA. Let's pull 2 examples of those. Let's change our color. Here we go. I like this one because this has something in it that I just spoke about. If I had a face-to-face class right now, or even a live class online, I would be asking the students, what is it that we just spoke about that is coming out in this particular word? I would expect to hear the F being changed over to PH. And so you see that that rule occurs not just when the letter, or rather when the word starts with a PH, but also wherever the PH sound would appear in English, it converts to an F in Spanish. So geografía, let me pronounce that slowly. Geografía. Geografía. Let's break it into syllables. So we have two strong vowels, can't stay together. So he, o, gra, fia. Geografía. Let us continue. Let's find one more example. And this is a name. Oh, oops. Need the red for that part. There we go. And that converts simply to what we know Maria means in English is Mary. All right, so we're coming down the line. We have just 3 more to go. Just 3 more. Let's get some space. So on to category 4. Now in category 4, what you're going to find happening is that the Spanish words that end with O-S-O convert to English words that end with O-U-S. And so one of our first examples here is going to be famoso. Let me get rid of that O and get the red marker in there. Famoso. And famoso is going to convert to F-A-M, and we're changing that O-S-O over to O-U-S. As simple as that. Not rocket science, nothing to write home about, nothing to think about going to prison over. Let's pull 4 more examples because the examples are going to help you to cement the concept as we go along. Another example is glorioso. I think this is one of those cases where persons who are using the little Spanglish combination would be going on about famoso, glorioso, and not realize you're not actually using Spanglish, you're actually speaking the language. You're actually using the Spanish word. And so glorioso converts to glorious. Another quick example, nervioso. Let's put on our OSO. Oso. Now, this with a minor, because we do not spell nervous with an I, it becomes N-E-R-V-O-U-S. We don't say nervious, we say nervous. Although if we're speaking the Creole in the islands, we might butcher it a little bit like that. Another example, numeroso becomes numerous. And our final example for this category, religioso. And that becomes, let's change the color, that becomes religious. Stay with me, only 2 categories to go. Stay with me, can't leave me now. But I hope that you're seeing how very easy these words are. Not rocket science at all. Very easy to wrap your minds around them.